Cuboid shapes line the walls and columns of a vast, dark space. In the corner of the room, at the base of a vandalized pillar, Wish and Nuvis dig through piles of discarded treasure. Barrick, Leah, Alika, and Callow investigate a suspicious cube, but end up disturbing the untarnished graves, waking the undead, who crawl out to defend their resting place. One of them had gotten out, tried to grab Alika about 10 feet up. Alika ended up waking another one by shot-putting
a battering ram.
The battering ram. So another one has just woken up and started to climb out of its cube. Barrick is way up 60 feet on top of Keshosh's grave, and then everyone else is down on the ground. So far, Wish and Nuvis have not joined in on the fight because it didn't look terribly serious, and because there's lots of tempting, tarnished treasure right in front of them.
So how many skeletons was that again? 2, 3?
There's 2 skeletons.
I thought there were 3. Okay. 2 skellies. I'm gonna slam. Yeah. That means guiding bolt.
Did you like finger guns?
Yeah. Sabotage. That's 11.
The guiding bolt whizzed past him.
Well, fuck me.
Out into the corners of the dark room.
Okay.
Wish and Nuvis are going to continue to pillage, but they're going to start speeding up as they see how skeletons seem to be doubling by the round. 1 to 2. Callow, I guess, will hop in next for another swing since he already got a nice chunk out of this guy. So Callow hits, and he does 8 more damage.
Barrick will take advantage of Callow distracting the skeleton to fire down from above. Natural 20. Sweet. So I get sneak attack because the enemy is beside one of my allies. 24 damage.
Oh, that's awesome.
Pins him right between some of those spine bones, you know.
Vertebrae.
Collapses his whole skeletal structure.
They're still kind of in their caskets on the wall thing, right? But
I
I want to go and grab that guy and toss him off the wall.
You want to climb up?
Yep, use my movement.
Yeah, you can rip him off.
Cool.
You're hasted. Did that not give another attack or anything?
Yeah, so like the way I think of doing this is grabbing the skeleton, throwing him off the wall, giving him the pile drive elbow on the way down.
Oh, yeah, you won't have to dodge on the climbing up the first rung because everyone's been up that one enough times. It must be barely anything on it if no one's disturbed it yet. So yeah, you can climb up on it and yank him down.
Mm-hmm. So that would be a contested athletics roll or a acrobatics for you. 10.
12 he got.
He got me.
Oh yeah, he kicks your hand off.
I'll hop down. I don't want to be on this wall longer than I have to be.
He'll get fully out of his thing, and he's got a plunging attack down on you.
Yeah.
He's gonna drop right on top of Alika to save his elven, or what used to be his elven brethren. That's a 20.
That'll hit me.
11 damage. Slices into you as it falls from above. But he will also take little damage.
I'm not raging, so that really hurt me. You gotta have the Dark Souls ping noise for the plunging attack.
The like wet, sloshy, slashing noise of it going like...
Yeah. Maybe I'm thinking of the parry noise, but yeah, right.
Yeah. So it's your guys' turn again. Allies.
I will fire my bow. 15.
It's a hit.
12 damage.
Okay, yeah, he feels that. He looks up, his glowing blue eyes angrily... I guess they can't even do any sort of expression, but...
Yeah, I can see the intent.
Yeah, staring up at you.
I've only got a couple weapons on me, so I'll take out the halberd, swing at the guy that plunging attacked me.
Is it still glowing, or how long does light spell last? 1 action, 1 hour. So yeah, your halberd is still glowing with the light spell.
So I can see things. Can I smash things?
Yep.
One of those attacks is going to be an 11, and the other one's a 23. 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay, he's looking a little less healthy with every hit here.
Well, as I'm spinning around with the halberd, can I use my bonus action to shove with the shield and try to knock prone? That'll be another contested roll. 21.
Okay, he's knocked prone perfectly for Callow. He's going to swing. He still misses even with the advantage.
Callow.
It clangs on the stone ground.
I'm holding on to my rages because I don't want to waste them if we run into a whole bunch of these skeletons, but I might need to just use it.
Okay, I don't know whether to dagger or crossbow.
And don't you have like a multi-shot crossbow?
Full auto into it. Close enough to be good.
It's not like a machine gun. It goes all at once. Okay, then I'll do that. Oh shit. Okay, so number 1, I got a nat 20. Number 2 definitely misses. Number 3 misses too. Because it's a nat 20, I get double.
The maximum dice plus a roll.
Oh, great.
Okay, so that's 10, 13.
2 of the shots go wide, but the first shot goes right into his rib cage and shatters his bones onto the ground.
I like to picture that way. I was unerringly accurate, but they went through his ribs.
Did you know there's like only one muscle that connects the torso with the bottom half of your body?
I hope it's a big muscle.
It's kind of big. It wraps around your spine and then comes around to the front of your pelvis, joining your 2 halves. Isn't that fucked up?
Oh,
That
a lot
makes
of
me
stuff
feel
about
so
the human.
fragile.
I know.
I don't want to think about that.
I know.
His bones spread out on the ground, but the glow returns to his crest.
skin.
The seal isn't on anymore, but the glow returns to it anyways.
If when their undead version is destroyed and then they return to the cube, that means theoretically that half this tomb is out and about outside of this tomb right now. These chonky skele elves.
Or their glow is stolen. Potentially resurrection stick.
Yeah, we don't know
Or-
anything about that. Yeah.
Take soul
Or
power or
the-
something. A lot of them are destroyed.
Like in this corner, yeah, a bunch of them are destroyed and not glowing, and some of them are blank. There's only one in this whole building that's an
Kashash.
elven one that isn't glowing.
Right. As
Or
the ones
blank.
that weren't glowing weren't elven. Or they were scorched or destroyed in some way.
Yeah, melted,
Yeah, yeah.
burned.
Maybe that's the guy upstairs that gave me the dude in the chair.
Okay, I want to take a few pieces of my silver and leave them as trinkets on both of their graves.
You're putting coins on the 2 that awaken.
Yeah. I want to put the seals back on.
They're heavy chunks of stone, but it's not very high up that you have to climb to get them both placed back on the cubes. And that's that situation dealt with for now.
Do we want to try to have Alika try to climb up the rest of the way to the top, see if there is any glowy stuff in here? Because I have a feeling that there isn't actually, and that the whole passageway to somewhere else is more metaphorical than physical at this point.
Like, I don't want to leave without looking and then find out, like, oh, you should have looked, you know?
Yeah.
You have consumed the magical espresso.
Exactly. I'm all hyped up on
That nut.
that nut.
Yeah. So you won't have
It's so gross when I hear someone else say it.
you won't have disadvantage anymore, at least on the acrobatics to get up there.
Oh, it's acrobatics, right? 10.
No.
Really?
Was that with advantage? Or sorry, that would be no.
No.
Just not with disadvantage.
10's all I got. Oh, I should have asked Leia for guidance.
Okay, this time you'll be about halfway up, about 30 feet.
Cool.
And you will disturb one of the elven graves.
Uh-huh. How many did we bring out?
3 of these glows cease, and in a line, even though you only disturbed 1, all 3 seals go out, and elven skeletons begin to climb out.
Okay, I'm going to shoot my crossbow super quick at whichever one is closest to Alika.
The grave that he's on top of, then,
Okay, number 1 is a 16,
that's a hit.
11,
Miss.
and then the third one is a nat 1.
Alika's right there, so roll again to see if you hit him.
10 minus 2 is 8.
That's a miss.
Okay, so that means I do 7 damage.
First one, his head just barely peeks out, and he's already eaten a crossbow bolt.
Can I just chuck him off the wall and keep climbing?
Yeah, his seal is pushed off, so you can pull him the rest of the way out and keep him going.
Nice. 16.
Got 18.
Oh.
You have a second action, though, or
I'll take my second attack as another shove, I think it's called.
21. He got it.
Man, 19. I want to just move, but he's going to get an attack on me. And
I have a thing for that. A fancy shot attempt. So, I will shoot at the enemy beside Alika. Pew! Ah, no. Okay, it's a good thing I used the ability after I hit, not before. But I rolled a 1.
Okay, you're shooting at Alika as well. Let's see if you hit him.
Alright. Am I an expert shot at shooting my own allies? That is 17. I think that's exactly what I need to hit you.
Yeah, it
At least
is.
it's not sneak attack.
I do have a roll max damage for 9. I apologize for my expert marksmanship.
Okay. I should have been raging this whole time. I have just been eating it. I'm down to a third of my HPs. I'm hurting.
So Wish and Anubis see this. They're gonna have pity, you know. They seen the whole thing go down. Nuvis saw the whole thing. Wish didn't. You're lucky Wish didn't see the whole thing go down. She would have no pity for this. Nuvis is going to also cast a guiding bolt at the skeleton. Also flies up to the roof somewhere. Wish is absolutely not going to help, but
Yeah.
Nuvis tried.
That's
Wish
fine.
is still just shoving stuff into her pockets. Is that everyone's turn? Callow,
Did I move?
you want to move? Take the...
Yeah, I don't want to be up here longer than I have to.
He hits ya.
God damn it.
6 damage.
Okay,
And you can move further up.
but I'm hasted, so my movement speed is doubled.
Oh, so you would get right up to it then. 30 feet. You're 30 feet towards it. So
Yes.
you're up there now with Barrack at Kashosh's grave.
Okay, cool. Hey,
And-
Barrack, how's it going?
Callow is the only one left to go. He doesn't have much he can do from 30 feet down. And if he climbs, he risks summoning more skeletons. He's going to take a goblet from the tarnished pile and he's going to huck it. It's not going to hit, but it's going to make a nice hollow, clangy noise on one of the cubes and fall back down. And the skeletons' turns. They're all going to climb out.
When I moved up the extra 30 feet, do you want me to roll another acrobatics check?
No, I do not want that.
I don't want you to roll another 2.
I'll let you climb up the rest of the way. And their turns, they'll all climb out. They don't have the climbing speed to get at anyone right now. Unless they were to plunge. Callow's right down there. He just threw a cup at them.
Oh, no.
It's gonna be like that scene in The Lord of the Rings, like, and they're all standing there with their swords ready to, and instead of just stabbing into a feathery bed, step off and try and stab into a callowy neck hole.
Oh,
A callowy neck hole.
that's like the worst way you could have described it.
Throw its sword, let's go.
Critical and a hit.
Oh my god, Callow
And
is
a miss.
fucking dead.
Right in the throat hole.
I want to make note of where that cup landed, because if Callow dies, that's all we have to remember him by.
He is downed, but not outright killed by that, as they do 27 damage to him.
Ow.
But they also take the fall damage. Crunch their heel bones on the ground with those plunges. Callow is unconscious on the ground at their feet.
Medic.
Seeing these 3 skeletons all do that to Callow, and they're getting pretty close to her. Him throwing the cup caught her attention as well, because it's something that she maybe could have taken. She's gonna stand up to try and save him. That is a critical hit. 12 damage from Wish as she slams it with her mace.
Is there any way that you can heal Callow by chance?
I have Spare the Dying and Cure Wounds, so I figured I would just do Spare the Dying.
Fair enough.
Callow is spared. I'm not even gonna have to roll a death save. Well, how about I roll it just to see he does not get up? So yeah, you can spare the dying on him.
I also want to cast Spiritual Weapon. I guess I'll just manifest it on Callow on the ground.
Right in the space between them and Callow's downed body. Rises up to slash at them.
That's 16.
That's a hit.
So that's 10 damage.
Also, what kind of weapon is it?
It's a shepherd's rook, so it smacks.
I like that.
Yeah.
Smacky crook.
Elegantly carved.
Well, Barrack likes his perch from way up here, and it's skeleton free, so I will shoot over at the skeleton closest to Nuvis. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a hit. 24. 15 damage.
Arrows flying down, these heavy damage arrows that keep catching them off guard and rattling their bones.
So on seeing Callow get down, I'm going to rage, because they're going to kill my friend.
You are
And-
60 feet away in the air.
I know.
Do you
I
want to
know.
look into the box
Take that glance into the box, see if anything's glowing before.
before diving at the skeletons? You already got up here.
Do I have to do like an investigation check, or is it just I look at the box?
You can look in it, or if you want to look harder, you can investigate.
Oh,
I'll give you a free glance to see if anything glows.
So do you accomplish the goal of I got up here, or
Hey,
do you
bro.
go Callow and jump off immediately?
I was contemplating just jumping off of this a minute ago, but then I realized that would kill me, even if I was raging. I'll look in the box. Does a glance give me any kind of glowy, ghosty bits?
Looking inside, there is no glow. It's just an empty tube
Okay,
of stone.
that's good enough for me. I am going to use the haste action so I can move the full 60 feet down this pillar.
Next to where all these skeletons have plunged.
Yep.
Callow.
And then with my regular ass action, we're going to recklessly attack one of the skelly boys. I'm not even going to use a weapon. I'm going to punch him. I'm mad. We're just going to punch the skeleton right in his little jaw.
Like,
You can't do proficiency with unarmed?
Yep.
Then it's 16. So 7. And then an extra 5 damage.
The skeleton crumbles. It's dead. You killed it.
Cool.
Skeletons. One of them crumbled to nothing. His seal starts to glow again. And the other two, one for Wish, one for Nubis. Both hits. And they did 6 and 7 damage to Wish and Nubis. But they can get their revenge hits. Both misses. Swinging their maces wildly, trying to tag them back. But this skeleton's still got a bit of their elven training, and they swish away these attacks with their swords.
How far are they from me? They're right close to me, right?
10, 15 feet away.
Okay, chill. I'll use my crossbow on one, and then my bonus action with my weapon.
So you're not going to reload? The crossbow you have, I think, the bonus action.
Yeah, you're right. Wah!
You don't need to use the bonus action to reload. You just wouldn't be able to shoot next round.
Yeah,
Oh, is that
Yeah,
like a
that's-
special crossbow feature?
yeah.
Yeah, it takes
Cool.
longer to reload because there's shots at once.
That's cool.
I'll do that then, and then next round I'll just be fucked. So number 1 is 17. Number 2 is 10. Number 3 is 1. Unnatural.
First one hits. The other two go wide
First
again.
one hits. 4 goddamn fucking damage. The spirit boom. The spirit thwack. Is only a 9.
Putting a little bit of combat distance between them and Callow, but it doesn't actually hit. It just keeps the skeleton occupied.
I am going to punch again the other skeleton that is attacking Callow. I want to shove him with the shield. So we have to do another contested roll. But I get advantage because I'm raging now. It's 23.
Prone?
Shoved. I move him 5 feet away from Callow,
Okay.
so he can't attack him. And then I'm going to punch with the haste. I'm going to go with a little jab right to the face. 9 and a 18. And that will do 14 bludgeoning damage if you take into account vulnerability. 6 radiant damage.
Nice.
Yeah, the one punch misses, but that second punch hits him square. Doesn't quite knock him out.
I will shoot the shambler because I'm way up here. It's great.
I think she's like lazily like,
I can take my time with my shots. It's great. It's like,
Yeah,
and
yes.
he's going to be hit with a 17.
The blue glow goes out of his eyes and into his crest.
awesome.
Yeah.
Only one left. He'll go for a wish smash, and he will do a wish miss. Say that 10 times.
Wish miss.
Wish miss was on her wish miss list. Yeah.
Wishes, miss list.
Wishes.
Okay,
You
I'm
don't
done.
like-
I'm
Wish
wishless
miss.
after this.
Wish miss.
And everyone gets a go around now. Let's take this last skeleton out.
All right.
Wish and Nuvis
And this last skeleton,
dogpile in.
I'll try spiritual weapon.
I'll make 2 attacks as well.
I
Oh.
got a nat 20.
Leah crits with the spiritual weapon.
The bang bang boom boom. 10 damage only.
Gonna knock him out.
I missed. I
Oh.
picture Barrick trying not to hit the 4 people all in melee range.
What if you shoot it But then the second it was going to hit, it fell because we had both hit it.
Ooh, it got beat up so much that it fell apart before the arrow
Yeah,
landed.
it went like through the dust.
That'd be cool. If there was any more like skeleton dust in the air, the arrow would have like forced the dust to swirl around and such. Yeah.
And it's like sparkling.
I especially like that because
Yeah,
it makes
sparkling.
it look like I didn't miss.
Yeah.
Sparkles in the light of the pole arm.
So everyone is safe. No more skeletons around. Everyone's taking a little bit of damage. Well,
Yeah.
I guess not everyone. but-
Not me.
Now the ultimate test. Do I screw this all up when I try to descend?
Could I
Sure.
just catch you?
Do it.
I don't trust that.
Okay.
Oh, I glide down this again.
Like butter.
23.
Yeah, for sure. Slow expertly. I guess we didn't make Alika roll to descend, but whatever.
I forgot to ask you while you were still up there what the seal looked like.
Ah, yes. What did the seal look like?
So Barrett can describe what he saw to you, I guess.
Mhm.
The crests are these circular mazes of round curved lines. There's no real recognizable pattern. It's kind of like a barcode, but it's circular.
Can I
Curved
roll to have
shapes.
any kind of familiarity with this?
Yeah,
to look
sure.
back?
So-
What kind of roll would that be?
History.
Oh shit.
What'd you roll?
Critical one.
Oh, I thought that was a
You
good
know
shit.
everything.
Yeah, it looks exactly the same as all these other elven crests.
Oh.
You would know Elendil's crest, and it is not his crest. And other than that, it just looks like another one. It looks very similar to your husband's. Maybe it is actually your husband's. You brought a critical one on that, right? Maybe it's the same exact crest.
Would it be language dependent in any sort of way? For example, I know common, elvish, thieves, cant, dwarvish, and giant. Would any of those be associated
It's
with...
very elven. The elven name is in the middle. There's elven symbols around it. I think Leah also speaks elven.
And Sylvan.
You're elven. You were able to read the name, but there's nothing really
Okay,
else.
no, nothing beyond
Information
that.
wise, Wish and Newest will go back to scooping tarnished gold into their bags, but they've got the gemstones, the stuff that you can pocket. So they're leaving a lot of the bigger things, like a golden breastplate and stuff like that, that are a lot harder to take.
That sounds so shiny.
It is tarnished and smashed in and stuff, but it's
A little bit of elbow grease. I'll clean that
Yeah.
right up.
Hey, Alika, do you ever want a golden breastplate?
I don't wear armor,
Naked boy.
Naked boy?
but I wouldn't mind a fancy golden breastplate.
would it be better than?
I don't wear armor.
But you have unarmored bonus, right?
Yeah.
Plus
My
2.
AC is 15. So if it's 16, then we're golden.
Go
Oh, I see what you did there.
Let's throw it in the bag with I got this super heavy helmet on anyway already.
And you'd be throwing your lot in with the grave robbing. Leah
Yeah,
gave them a slap.
I just gave it a lot of thought over the last week, and I'm like, I was part of like a tribe that wandered around looting and doing war. Like, I don't see Alika having a problem with this.
Fair enough.
Leah have a problem with it?
She's going to purposefully turn her head and not look.
Alika
But
feels
like
shame.
angry. Yeah.
So much shame. But look at how shiny it is.
Yeah,
Leah.
I think you're gonna look cool. It gives Graham more fun things to play with.
He's already making like a weapon from the chunk we
The
brought.
bright iron.
Bright iron, thank
I
you.
was gonna be walking around Old Province as like an advertisement for Graham. Oh yeah, I'm wearing Graham. It's
This is just something I worked on with my blacksmith.
Golden breastplate, magical halberd, crazy ass meteorite.
Oh,
Awesome.
and the big stone helmet.
Oh yeah,
That's the
big
only
snow.
non-Graham thing I'm wearing.
Mm.
Maybe we need to get him
Yeah.
to make some
The
alterations
halberd
to
isn't
it.
Graham.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
that one's
suppose.
there too.
And the axe isn't Graham.
Okay,
Or-
I guess I don't have any Graham stuff right now, but in the future I'm gonna have a lot of Graham stuff because he's like reforging half my arsenal.
But yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Oh,
Callow was
down
down.
but stable. Nuvis and Wish had gone back to scavenging from that middle pillar.
I want to grab my battering ram again. I don't want to forget that. That's
Okay.
important.
Yeah, that just clattered on the ground somewheres after it missed that one skeleton. So yeah, you can easily go and grab it.
I give it a little bit of like a caress, like there. You're okay. Did
Funny
Alka,
thing to
did
do to
Alka
it.
hurt you when you were tossed across the room
oh.
and missed?
and missed.
We need to get a callow up, I'm thinking. So some people could probably use a short rest, mayhaps.
I also have some cure woundies I can do. Do you think we're going to get in combat again?
We might run into something when we get into the treasure room.
Yeah, it's
Assuming that is the room we unlock, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't even know if we can, remember? Because our peg didn't even fit in any other...
But we have the second peg.
No, but they're both the same carving.
It's possible that both pegs lead to here, but I'm hoping not.
Weren't there
Maybe.
etchings like above each of them too?
Yeah, each
That
door
were
was
different.
outlined, and
Yeah.
the pegs had horses and fields on them, and this doorway also had horses and fields around it.
We can try. But okay, I will give him 2 cures. So we get 17.
Ooh.
Okay,
Nice.
Cal was healed up to 17. He's over half now.
It's more than me.
Right.
Oh yeah, I needed to heal you too. I forgot.
It's okay. My
Wish
health-
and Nubis are also clerics.
if
so-
if I rage, my health is basically double, so it's no problem.
Just don't fall off any other.
Yeah, I'll try.
I'm untouched.
Me too.
Nubis and Wish are going to heal each other.
Do they do it in any special way? Hold hands and stare at each other?
They put a hand on each other's shoulder.
brother thing.
Oh, the predator.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's the most manly of things.
I'm gonna ask Callow how it felt to have been dived by those 3 skeletons at once. Must have been intimidating.
I think I saw the shadow falling over my head, went to look up, and lights went right out.
They would have killed a lesser man.
This sounds so patronizing. I hate how patronizing we are to him.
Oh, but I was trying to
It's
play it up as the opposite of like, who wasn't heroic would have been dead.
Well, that's
But yeah.
exactly the thing, is that
But
you
it's-
have to make a point to point out how heroic he is.
To bolster his self-esteem.
Yeah.
But in us doing so, we only make it worse.
Yeah.
Oh, it's...
I love that -1 charisma. Speaking of which, Alika,
What is it, Barrick?
you look fatigued and your climbing was sloppy. Did something happen?
Nothing in particular. Just haven't gotten a lot of sleep lately. As Alec is securing the gold breastplate into his bag, he takes out the 2 halves of the tortoiseshell and puts them aside to fit this armor in there first.
Super proud, just peeking around to see if anyone's watching.
Well, Barrick definitely notices. Yeah, oh god. Is that a souvenir from somewhere?
Leah's gonna hold her egg a little closer. Like, right now she's sitting with Callow and like patting his back and his shoulder, like, oh yeah, you're good. But then squeezes the eggs a little bit closer.
How many eggs do you have again?
2.
Yeah, you have a spider egg and what was the
Lizard
other one?
egg.
Lizard egg.
Yeah, the spider egg was from before she met up with you guys, and then the lizard egg.
Right.
From
yes.
Petrolot.
Petrolot.
Petrolot,
Yeah.
yeah.
The fucking Eshidon mission. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Well, this is turtles. They're totally different than what you have, so it's fine. But to answer Barrick's question, so as I was walking back to Rebel Outpost, I went through Copper Dot Forest and chanced upon my rival.
Play it off like you just ran into him.
Yep, it was fated, you know.
Happenstance.
There I was in a clearing, and there he was, coppery eyes betraying his malice, viciousness. We had a glorious duel. Half the forest was ablaze. I'm surprised you didn't see it. In the end, I threw the halberd and cut him in half. This is all that remains of him. These shells. And I'm going to ask Graham to make them into armor or something, like kind of adornment, but then I realized that might be kind of messed up because Graham is also a turtle person. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do with them.
Well, you never know. Maybe turtles
Mm-hmm.
do the same thing with their fallen brethren. Maybe it's like a thing that they do for each other. They're like, brother, when I die, take my shell. and create knee pads.
That would be good. That's one of their vulnerable spots.
Yeah, but that means that you would have had to scrape out his flat turtley body that's connected to the shell.
Well, I mean, like,
Well, I guess I did that.
like, yeah, I kind of imagine that Alika's done this enough times that he just doesn't need to think about that because he's like, I'll just do the thing, and then he's not gonna recount in great detail how he ripped this flabby tortoise body out of the shell. And then,
You did the video game equivalent to just walk up, press the button,
yeah,
and then fades onto like the character instead of the body to
And
not
it goes-
show the process.
yeah.
It's just like
Shell.
one knife pull,
Yeah.
and then just the whole skin just like neatly parts off
Yeah.
the.
It's like, hey, look, I did it. I'm so skilled at this.
Also, it was kind of easier because I could just reach in and grab the one half and then grab the other half. It's already a big hole. You don't have to go through any of the other holes that are smaller.
I'm gonna pull his whole body out of his leg hole because
Yeah.
there's a big middle slice.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Okay.
So anyway,
Any-
point is, I don't know what to do with these, so I'm carrying them around until I can ask Graham.
You got a lot of bulky stuff. You got these two big turtle shell chunks. You got a whole breastplate that you're not gonna wear.
Well, I can't wear it because you said it was busted.
Yeah, like it wouldn't protect you as well. It would need to be.
Right.
You probably wouldn't
This
fit
is
it
all.
that good.
I suppose.
Yeah, Alika's too chunky.
Alika's massive boobs
Yeah.
might just be peeking out of. You might get some side boob from that breastplate.
It's just like clamped
It's like-
on there. You have to really tighten up the straps on the side.
It pinches a bit.
Maybe that's how I rage, is because it's pinching constantly.
Raging
No.
just makes it pinch more. It goes,
Exactly.
and then it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are questions that, maybe a good tailor, or what is Graham? Is he an armor smith or a blacksmith?
He's a weaponsmith.
A weaponsmith. He
Dolomer is more into armor.
had Dolomer then.
Ooh, that would solve your turtle shell conundrum potentially
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, your
And-
moral dilemma over
yeah,
there.
we'll go to the guy 10 feet away.
So
Graham doesn't have to do it.
yeah.
He just has to watch Dolomer.
Graham slowly wakes his way over to ask for some charcoal or something, and he's like, "What are you working on there, Dolomer?"
This could be you.
Well-
Okay.
At the very least, we could make like bowls or something out of them. Have some turtle soup. Also, probably something we should keep hidden from Graham. I don't know. We'll have to talk to him about.
Oh, hey, Graham. I was just wondering.
Want some soup?
Yeah, how do you feel about turtle soup?
I mean, it's something that always comes to my mind. But what about the actual animals in this world that are that animal half of that person? Do they just
Wow.
not exist? Do they eat them still? Are they protected species? These are the questions I have.
Do you care when you see a dead naked mole rat?
Or a
Do you
naked
think,
monkey?
oh my god, that naked mole rat is a little version of me? Or do you think, that's not me, that's a fucking little rat thing?
The second one, but I've also never seen a naked mole rat.
Well, I think that's exactly how Graham feels about turtles.
In Eshidon, when you called him a lizard man,
Yeah,
and he
that
got
one, yeah.
really upset.
This
And
is true.
However, Graham seems to think differently because he called them both reptile friends. So he might identify more strongly
Yeah.
with the turtle tortoise identity than Eshidon would.
Yeah. These are the questions we.
These are the things you have to tiptoe around
Yeah.
so I don't have the NPC freak out on me.
What if we get kicked out of Ralu Outpost?
Like Graham's in charge of Ralu Outpost.
We're being gracefully insensitive.
He was there first, so he can kick anyone out he wants to.
Ardoy was there first. Graham just thinks he was there first.
Or at the very least, he just doesn't light torches around our area. Of the
Yeah,
outpost.
yeah, yeah. Fuck those guys.
It's so dark over there.
Speaking of NPCs possibly hating us and such, Wish. They already looted this room.
They do that a lot.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Wish is still digging through the pile, so Nuvis will respond, and she'll say, yes, we should have pretty much all we need to, And then she'll look at Wish, and she'll stop there. Everything we need.
For what? Where are you going?
We're heading south.
South would be where we came, right? Brightport. So they're going to the other place that's in the fog.
That's the Day Home Forest right there.
Day home?
Yeah.
Nice, first time I'm hearing of this.
And that is Karnak Estate.
Mm-hmm.
Just
That's-
within the fog.
That's where Eshadon was heading, right? He was looking for another piece of the stuff.
The boot.
What's in the Day Home Forest that requires so much currency?
We're going past to Karnak.
What's at Karnak?
Well, we're actually not going to Karnak. We're going near Karnak.
Hmm.
I don't think Wish would have me tell you.
I heard that the estate used to be owned by a wealthy noble.
Yeah, we got a really bad vibe from the place, so we never went in.
If Wish didn't want you talking about it, she would have interrupted you by now. So, what is it that you're wanting to purchase?
Wish is there, and she's gonna hear that. How about you wait till we get back, and then we'll show it to you. We're not gonna tell you about it and have you go buy it out from under us. Not that you could afford it.
What the fuck is this, like,
A dig.
rich bitch, like, take in the fucking apocalypse? What?
I almost want to just go buy it out of spite.
I know.
You said you'd be coming back. I expected you wouldn't want to come back to Ralu Outpost.
Not that there's much to come back to, but there's not much out there either.
Yeah, so where's this ingratitude coming from?
Maybe they were rich people.
It's definitely like Nuvis has outlived this shit, but like in Wish's lifetime, I think she would have always known of the fog, and it would have always been encroaching in on her. So like,
There's plenty of things to come to at Ralu Outpost. Friendship and community amongst the highest things. My bond is family and friends, so I want to try to upplay that.
Ah, that's a cute bond.
That we have a little family back at the outpost, you know?
Yeah.
You know, the world's gone to shit, but at least we have each other. In fact, I'll even say that in Beric's voice. The world's gone to shit, but at least we have each other.
Wow, that's so nice, Barrick.
And Nuvis will say, we'll be back. More certainly.
Awesome.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
how tall is Nuvis?
6 something.
Oh,
Yeah.
tall.
Leah is gonna reach up and like try to pat her cheek softly. Yeah,
Oh,
like
your
grandma,
little
like
tippy
be
toes.
safe. Yeah.
Okay, she'll blush
it.
a little. I saw something that you might not be interested in. Over there, and she'll point to one of the cubes. Some real valuable stuff, but probably gonna wake up those warriors.
And this doesn't pique Barrick's attention or Alika's
Oh,
attention.
that very much piques Beric.
Yeah, I was about to
Valuables.
Alika
Oh
looks
my
at Barrick.
God.
Barrick looks at Alika. They both look
Right.
at the cube.
Just the fact that she went out of her way to point out something that's potentially valuable piques my curiosity. I want to go look at it.
Yeah, we're already over there.
My kind of short legs.
You're like normal size.
Barrick's 5'5".
Barrick is actually an inch shorter than Leah.
I'm 6'2".
So you're going over to check out this cube in the middle pillar on the base level here, so you don't have to climb up to it or nothing.
Oh,
Good, good.
good. Yeah.
We should really
sweet.
invest in like climbing tools of some sort because we do a lot of climbing and not very well.
Well, you don't do it very well.
I was trying
I
to.
glide.
That's true. Every time Alika's had to climb something, I think it's gone poorly.
Well,
Sorry.
Greymorn, when you climbed up the wall, he was the one who made it up.
That's the one time I can think, though, because the Glinting
Yeah.
Spire... I know you got to the top.
I got up to the top and then I realized I had to fight a thing by myself on a place that if I fell from I would be dead. We continued on our way. We've yet to go back there.
Yeah.
And I've always been curious what is up there.
Probably, whatchamacallit, sword.
Ardoy's sword?
Yeah.
That would
And
be,
then he wandered off and we never saw him again.
Just Ordoy's corpse is up there or something.
Might be.
Oh, that'd be mad.
What if it's just all Ardoy's shit up there? Because he loses everything. What if it's like this curse of birds that follow him specifically and steal all his shit gradually?
That'd be great. We'll have to check it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get some climbing stuff before we go. Maybe Graham can help me out.
Oh yeah, it was the cube, hey? So yeah, an assortment of 20 charms laid out on top of this thing. Nothing else, no branches, no silver. They're all different, but they all have the same clasp on them to tie them to something.
So they're like a necklace?
No, like it could maybe fit as a bracelet, but
Oh, okay.
you don't know what they're for. Some of them are made of valuable materials, but there are a wide variety of them.
Can I detect magic?
To see if they're magical, you could ask Nubis about them and why she says they're so valuable.
Yeah. What made you think we'd want these, Nuvis? Oh, that sounds awkward.
You point out this shit to me.
Well,
Nubis.
Well, I pause and have a wait, this sounds really mean. And I'm like, can I word it some other way? And I'm like, nope, just commit to it.
Go back over to Nubis while
Yeah.
they're looting and ask her what that
Yeah.
shit is.
Yeah, what is that stuff over there? Looks like junk.
We're unfamiliar.
Elven charms. A magical boon.
Ooh,
You
yeah.
attach it to a weapon. It'll give it some sort of power.
Oh, that sounds fancy.
What's the name?
The name?
on the crest, yeah.
Hindora.
Barrick's eyes go wide. They look over to Leah expectingly, darts back and forth between Alika, half running. I want to so get to this before Alika can, but I want permission first.
Do you want to make a race out of it?
We'd end up angering the dead some more.
I want to try to be able to contest them to keep them back.
Oh, to try and stop them
Yeah.
in their tracks?
Yeah.
That'll be a contest.
Yeah.
You'll roll twice for each of them, and they'll
Right.
just roll once to be the one that gets past you.
So, okay, what order is that?
Pick a dice for each of them, and then they'll both roll, and you'll roll too.
What are we rolling?
Athletics contests.
I would like to cheat.
Yeah.
You cheating fuck.
I would like to use my rogue cunning action to get a bonus action to disengage so that I don't provoke attacks of opportunity as I run by Leah.
Oh, does that mean I can't even... I can't...
I die.
Wait a sec, though. Wait a sec. Okay, so I probably lost both. I have -1 and I got a 7 on Barrick and 6 on Alika, but I also have hold person.
Oh no! she's gonna paralyze my hands.
You can only do it to one of them, though, and if they both make it past you...
I rolled an 11, so I get past, but I don't barrel through her. I want to just go around her. Sorry, I didn't see you there, Liam. Just kind of keep going.
You need to do a wisdom saving throw, Barrick. Because Alika knows shame, Barrick doesn't. If you hold Barrick...
19!
Oh, fuck me.
My stubbornness. The magic starts to encompass me. I slow down for half a second, and my sheer determination and glinting treasure.
Damn
Okay,
it.
So they both make it past, booking it to the cube.
Who gets there first?
That'll be a roll off again for athletics to see who's a faster boy.
14.
20,
You
but
got
not a
me.
critical.
You got me.
So yes, there are 20 different charms on top of this cube.
20 different?
20 different, yes. I can describe all 20, or you can roll to pick one if you want.
What if we just...
I'm greedy. So yeah. As you make the motion, and I was already thinking it. So open up a pouch,
Reckless abandon.
shove all of the charms. Just put my arm on one side of the cube, sack on the other, sweep all of them into the sack.
Leah's gonna shout.
It's
Just as a no! And then it's too late, I guess.
uh-oh.
So this is a big family. We're going to roll to see how many skeletons. 8 crests have their light go out as you scoop all of these charms off.
I'm thinking run.
Okay, I've got it. Let's go.
Yeah.
we go.
We can just leave the room, right? And then go to the peg room and put the portcullis back down. Let's book
I
it.
like that plan, yeah.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Yes.
Are you gonna warn Nubis and Wish that you've done this? I guess maybe they saw all 8
So,
crests.
all 8 go out at once. I was like, oh, what are these idiots doing?
Or they were already turning around.
They were still looting, so
Sorry.
they're gonna cut their looting short.
Oh, they've been done for a while.
Yeah, there's always little bits of gold you can pick off.
I found a copper in this guy's pocket.
And don't forget Callow.
Callow is with Leah there, so
Was
he's-
Kello sad he didn't get to participate in the race?
No,
Or he could have helped me hold him off.
He could have.
yeah, he didn't know what to do.
He's like, there's a conflict going on.
I don't want to get involved.
Okay, everyone can start running, and these skeletons have the disadvantage of needing to pop off their seals and climb out first. So yeah, everyone holding their torches up high can start for the exit. Varric and Alika would be the closest, 30 feet ahead of everyone else. And the door is open, but something is standing in the way of the door.
Uh-oh.
A large orange creature.
Orange.
Fuck.
And it's too dark to see from about 40 feet. What's the torch radius?
I think it's 30 then 30.
Are we using light on a couple of them though?
Oh,
Wish
yeah.
and I used light.
The halberd has a light cast.
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
okay, yeah.
Right.
It's a dark figure from 40 feet away. If you go 10 more feet up, you will be able to make it out, but then you'll be 10 feet closer to an unknown entity. So
Ooh.
We should probably tell them to get out of the way.
Move your ass,
Yeah.
orange man.
I want to flex on everybody. Treasure rating capabilities.
Yeah, you haven't flexed enough.
My yeah, exactly. So I'll do my standard 30 feet closer to the figure. So I'll see them now.
So the 10-foot wide door space is blocked entirely by a giant insect. It is a huge, round, orange beetle,
Ew, what the fuck?
10 feet wide and also 10 feet tall. Stubby black legs kind of under its shell. But not only that, there's a man on its back.
The fuck?
Huh, who is this man? Do we know who
man.
this person is?
You do not recognize him. Yeah, he's a tall wood elf. Long, white hair, a young, handsome face.
I'm scared.
The beetle has got one of those horns, you know, and then also some big, wide mandibles. He's not sitting like on its back because that would be too high. He's standing on its horn.
Feet on the horn while sitting on the
Yeah.
shell.
Okay. I
Nice,
gotcha.
relaxed lean from its horn. You've stopped at the 30-foot mark.
It depends. You said that it was blocked entirely?
The door is blocked entirely. yes.
Entirely? No. But I had this cool idea.
Like there'd be the top corners because you know he's round. He's not a cube-shaped bug.
He's
In
not one of those
soccer.
cube-shaped bugs.
You know in soccer where they aim for the top corners of the net?
Yeah.
There'd still be those top corners where there's space.
But not on the bottoms.
No, he's nice and low to the ground.
Okay.
Can we just ask him to move? I mean, he isn't doing anything untoward us.
I wanted to drift, though.
Oh.
Like slide.
So I had this picture where I see a corner open. I take out my bucket, sit on it, half slide on the bucket, and kind of like drift around its...
Bucket sparks going everywhere.
Exactly. Bucket sparks.
So are you guys
Oh, okay.
coming to a stop? Because you guys were running at it.
Yeah.
So I need to know if you guys are stopping to let everyone catch up or if you are going to keep running at it.
Let's see. He looks rather relaxed, though, right?
The man is, in a relaxed pose.
What about the insect? Is it in a...
It doesn't look like it's even moving, but it's got glowing blue eyes.
Wait, that's a ghost shit.
Can I see any ghost shit?
You see the glowing blue. It looks pretty similar to the blue that only you can see, but Varric sees it too.
But that's what the skellies have
It's true.
in their eyeballs.
So is it a skeleton beetle, Alika thinks? I will stop.
I'll stop and Elvish say, greetings.
You're running breakneck speed.
there's like
Greetings.
I look like some janky ass like NPC. I have a message to deliver.
Yeah.
Alika's gonna look at Barrett, kind of like, what the hell? And then say like, move your ass, Beetle. We got skeletons behind us.
So you guys are stopping at the 30-foot mark, or are you getting closer before you
I'll be
stop?
close. I'll be within talking distance.
Like, you can talk within 30 feet, but
10 feet.
going up 10
Alika
feet.
approaches
Yeah, well, I
him.
also want to go the full 30 of like being 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Just like run really close and immediately stop.
Okay, well, if you
Say
guys are going
say
that
hello.
close up and stopping, the rest of the group is going to be able to catch up. Leah, Callow, Wish, and Nuvis all going to see Beetle blocking the door. And,
DPK time. Death by giant beetle and skeletons.
no, Leah recognizes.
Fuck, I fucking fucked.
Oh, fuck no. This is Leah's
So-
dead husband.
No.
You left her for a beetle?
How is that the conclusion?
I don't know anything about your husband. You're always so close. What's about it?
Full-fledged insectified.
Elves,
So-
man, they're into weird shit.
Yeah, to everyone, this is just a weird, silent elf man sitting on the back of a beetle. But to Leah, it is the familiar face of her presumed late husband, Elendel.
That Nuvis would know him too, though.
Yeah, Anubis would also know.
I saw an insect beetle.
So he's on the beetle, and you'll see the familiar face of your husband, but his unfamiliar glowing blue eyes will look across all of your faces with zero recognition.
Oh no.
Is he dead? Is he possessed? I'm gonna shout out to him. Elendel!
He's not going to react to that any more than he reacted to the looters telling him to move his beetle out of the way. The skeletons are charging up behind you all,
Oh my fuck.
and he's sitting there, his gaze passing across all of you. He will halt for a second on Nuvis,
It fucking excuse me?
and while he's staring at Nuvis, the 8 elven skeletons will be right up your guys' asses, charging with their long blades, and he'll put up a hand. And all the elves chasing you stop dead in their tracks, just 20 feet behind you. They lower their swords and head back to their graves.
Alika's gonna lean over to Barrick and be like, she said Elendel, right?
The blue eyes definitely concern me.
Oh, you can see them too? Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'd like to do a perception check to see if there's anything that we know of, at least, that's associated with the mist or corruption. Right? Because typically there's physical differences, but if it's just glowing eyes, that might be something completely different. 19.
This is not fog related in any way, and given all that you've seen, this is elven magic, most likely, of a kind.
Is he a vampire?
What was the name on the crest from the one in the vision?
Keshosh.
I will say Keshosh.
He'll look at you.
Okay, so hypothesis time. Worst case scenario, Elendel did die. The spirit of the Keshosh guy inhabited Elendel's body. That's my thinking.
And we need to have a battle at the center of the mind to free him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love those.
But we know you're still in there.
I know you can hear me. Fight it out.
These utter strangers.
Remember that time you and Leia did a thing?
Remember the picnics?
The tree with your names carved into it?
That's basically all it is. But yeah, okay, Leah's gonna walk up to the beetle and Elendel and like reach up and try to pat the side of his leg. Like, I don't know how high she can reach up, how tall this shit is, if it's just like his calf or his feet, and then look up to him and just be like, Elendel, like, do you remember me?
That's the first time he'll actually look down at you, and he'll kick your hand off his foot.
Oh no, he didn't.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm like emotionally wrecked. Is this kicks my hand off, huh?
Kicks your hand off.
So then I guess I'll try what Barrick did and just say Keshosh.
You see his mouth move, but the echoing voice seems to come from every cube, the walls in all directions, all at once, rather than from him.
Yeah.
Creepy.
He's gonna say, "You do not belong here."
Who are you? Because you are not my husband.
But since you are here, you will be tested.
Fuck.
Oh.
I don't like this.
You will be tested again. And again.
So, we're gonna be tested 3 times? Or is this kind of like ad infinitum? Like, is it like, and again? Or again, and then we're done?
He'll look at Alika for the first time. I would not suffer humans, but my options shrink.
That's not ominous.
Maybe it's to get more of his elf buddies into us. A body would be cool. Human bodies would suck, but at least they're like fleshy and such and have, working limbs.
I don't like this. I don't want to be a ghost muppet.
Ghost Muppets.
He'll
Oh,
look
shit.
back down at Leah at his feet, raise an eyebrow.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Did Elendil raise his eyebrows like that?
He wasn't like that.
We're learning lots about him.
And to Nuvis, in Elvish to her, I am sorry, sister, but your company will require you face the same tests.
What?
You do not see any familial resemblance between.
Uh-huh. So Elendil isn't Nuvis's brother.
No.
Cashew is.
I
So
think
weird.
it's figurative.
Cashew.
Yeah.
Oh, that kind. Okay, right.
That's like if Barrett called Alika his brother. You'd be
Well,
like,
we
oh,
are
that's
brothers.
sweet. But
Battle brothers. Leah and her motherly drama.
You guys knew that I knew her dad, right?
Mhm.
Nuvis's
I
dad.
believe so.
Yeah, and she said that he died. I said that he was traveling with Elendil. So they were adventurer mates.
Oh, okay.
Her and her dad. Elendil and her dad.
Elendil was like her uncle, but not really.
Yeah.
Just like that weird.
My father's best friend is my
Ex-
uncle.
It would be the same
Exactly.
relationship that Alika would have to Barrick's daughter.
Oh,
Is
now
what-
I'm thinking about that.
Here's the uncle I found in a cellar. It's like, cool.
In character. Yeah, that's my dad. Finding people in cellars. Anyway, yes.
Huh.
In terms of quick little options here, there's the trials stuff over and over and over again. That's, I think, is the possession thing. It would be difficult to get past him. We'd want more answers from him somehow, because obviously he has at least a body that Leah would want, right? Like, I imagine that even if he was dead and possessed, you'd want to recover the body to solve that. We also have skeletons that are not attacking us from behind, which is ideal.
You don't want anything coming at you from behind.
Yeah,
No.
no. The reason is
So-
because my backpack is behind me, right? And so that's
That's
very
where my-
valuable.
That's where all your stuff is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know how terrible it would be if that got stabbed instead of me?
Yeah.
I'd have to like physically mend it mid-combat.
Well, you probably have a sewing kit.
I do not.
No?
No.
I'll have to get you one. Going forward with the possession theory, I will ask what happens if we lose or fail one of your trials.
Success here will earn you your lives. Success at the Shrine of Rest in 7 days will earn you my patronage.
Hmm.
Oh. Where is this Shrine of Rest?
It is on your guys' map.
Oh,
Okay.
Gallo, get the map.
Where's the shrine?
I feel like every time someone mentions a direction or place, we immediately pull out the map.
Yeah. There it is.
He is going to then stand on the horn, push off so he's not leaning anymore, and the beetle is going to start crawling into the room. So you guys might have to back up a little bit.
Okay.
I want to try my animal handling stuff. Because it is a domesticated animal, so I would have advantage on it plus my +5. Try to touch its shell or something, or its horn in a way that would make it notice me. I don't know.
Get its attention.
If it's still animal enough that it'll respond to me. Okay, so that is 23.
Okay, you try and touch it. It does not react in any way to any of these.
Is this Elendil's beetle or Kashash's?
You've never seen this before.
Okay.
He's about to get to that, actually. So he needed it to go inside the room so he could climb up on top of it. He reaches underneath its shell, and he pulls out a golden staff with 100 red gemstones inlaid into it.
Fuck!
Did you get stabbed by this guy?
Is this the exact same staff that we had?
No, because ours only had 3.
They both have 100. It's
Oh.
3 gemstones that are glowing in the top of the 100 gemstones.
Okay.
Only 2 of them are glowing.
Oh, bitch. I don't like this.
Who did he resuscitate then?
Maybe.
Elendil? For the body?
And then he steps off the back end out of your guys' sight, but his voice, still coming from the walls of the room, continues. I doubt any of you have seen one of these before. Humans called them amber shells. Fiercely loyal, but that loyalty requires patience. Patience that humans do not have. What you see now is the last of her kind. And that is all you will hear of him.
We have to fight the big bug.
But she's the last of her kind.
What if we don't agree with the ethical decisions about killing the last of a species?
It's something you're going to have to...
I feel like that's something that Alika can overcome.
I mean, like, Alika can overcome it, but I don't know if I can.
I want to shout after him.
He's gone.
Fuck.
Just to double check, the stone doors are closed. That was the way we were wanting to go.
That was the only escape route, and it
Alright.
is in front of it right now.
Alright, next question. Can we make it to the Shrine of Rest in 7 days?
Yeah, and it's quite nearby.
Okay.
Okay. So,
There is
but hey,
some-
we got these charm thingies.
Yeah, we'll
we
need
just
to...
reach into that bag, throw like 10 of them on our weapons, and let's go.
I'm looking forward to learning the capabilities.
So the stone doors shut behind this massive orange beetle. Its carapace wings open up, lets out a high-pitched noise. And the force of the doors shutting creates a gust that snuffs all torches, leaving only Alika's glowing halberd to light the darkness. And I guess that's where we're going to end.